American is that PondSkip is just sad, right? I'm still like trying to figure out a solution for PondSkip. A solution I thought of was like, well, what if we just make the entry thinner, so they don't have as much like wiggle room to like do weird lines like this, and then like avoid the blocks, right? And that's what the like, holes were, but I'm not gonna go with that. I think honestly the best option is to just make this like I think the most controlling option, the one that would give me the most control over like what I want to do, is make this slower and make PondSkip success slower, so I have more wiggle room to like make falling off faster, right? So instead of like, because this is like where both paths want to end up, right? So if I just like make them reach it slower, then I can like have an alternate route that goes like this way, right? This way, and then like, yeah. And also do like 2 blocks of drop or something, maybe 3. Probably 2, just to keep it like 2 safe water bidders. Cause yeah, like even with like the 1 block drop, I don't think it's fast. Like I don't think it saves enough time with only going down 1 block per 2, right? It's not going to get me that like what I want, and also it doesn't fix the consistency issue. I think pretty sure, right? So I think, yeah. Huh. Yeah, as long as you drop down far enough and like these go down far enough, then we're good. So yeah, I think somehow moving this, moving the turn back a little bit is actually be fine, just because like we want the braking zone to be after this, right? You want people taking the turn normally to brake after the wall tap. So if they brake beforehand, like P1 is not going for it, P2 is going for it, like PondSkip I mean, then like if P2 follows behind P1 and P1 like starts slowing down, when P2 is trying to go full speed into this thing or whatever, right? Like P2 might bump behind the P1, and that's just sadness. And I want to avoid stuff like that. So that's why the braking zone for this turn should be after the wall tap, and it is right now. So I think yeah, if you just like push this a little bit back, right, and then that would increase time. Yeah, and then probably instead of like going so direct, we can like just go like this way, and then like this, and then like this, right? Something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and try it now. This is a big change. The lap time is gonna increase by a few seconds, but not much I can do about that. This is what we want. This is we want a balanced gimmick, right? This is what I'm gonna have to do. Alright, we're going all the way down. Like all the way, oh my god, that's actually not a space, holy shit, that sucks. Well shit. That sucks. So let's go over here then. So like if we want it, we can just oh what the fuck goes. That's annoying. Let me go even further out. Is it gonna? Okay. If I want it right, I can just like copy all of it, stand on the same block, be like, okay, like right here, and then like fly over to up here, and be like, okay, it was this block, and then just paste it in, right? If I really want to, instead of like, yeah, because like it's nice to be able to like go down, copy it, and just fly straight up and paste it, but like, yeah, it doesn't have to be like that. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and move this way a little bit. By a little bit, I mean a good amount. I think honestly, like probably first priority is figuring out the route that we're gonna take with this, and like where they're gonna end up in that route, and then we can tune the time loss from this and that accordingly afterwards. All right. Rip. Okay. Nah, no, you gotta figure this out first, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Soul sand. I wasn't thinking about that, but yeah. I was thinking of structure voids and yeah. Cool. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna do I think we actually just do replace device there. I think that works actually. Like we'll have to add some like ice under this or whatever maybe, but yeah. So now I have to pull 2 blocks. Honestly 3 is maybe doable. It's probably that a little bit. Because like number 1 priority is that we can't hit the walls while we're still on the yes, like this has to go, right? But then, you know, then they can just do this. Or like, you know, they can jump through and then like not hit the wall on the way down, right? So like, as long as we make the walls so far down that like they're gonna probably hit it, then we should be fine. Right, because like, it's possible to, for instance, let's do this. Okay, well, you know what? Yeah, like it's possible to fall under the block before hitting it. God dang it. I'm not gonna get to show you it, but like, yeah, like, you go under the block before you hit it, and like, you just keep driving. You want to prevent that, right? So you just make the walls farther down. Yeah. And like, yeah, you could probably technically like go straight line right here and like not hit either wall, but like, the wall priority to be crazy, so that's account for that, while like you're changing speed in the air. So like the wall priority will change while you're in the air, and also it's just thin. And at that point, that's difficult. And at that point, like you earned it, bro. you can get like, it's not like the whole reason why like we have these walls and stuff is that we don't want a consistent easy option, right? If there are no glass blocks here, you just like drive and jump off. You don't even have to attempt this. You just jump off, and like it'd probably be faster than doing the turn normally. So as long as like we don't have like an easy option like that, because right, like they can still like jump off and not hit the walls and like exit, but it wouldn't be easy, right? It'd be harder. And at that point, it's like a mini PondSkip. Like it's another version of the shortcut. Like yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I think. Okay, so probably. Like if we do a left right, like if we do a left here and then the right, then like it's gonna be super. You need to be on the left side kind of thing, right? Okay, left, right, left. Like if you do like a 90-degree right and 90-degree left, then yeah. Like there's an option to just like keep going and then like turn left here and then like get to do another left turn before turning right. I don't know. Like, I'm just trying. Like, I know I said like I should probably plan this route first, but I'm just trying to figure out where I want. Or I'm gonna probably like have these like this enter this straight, and where I'm gonna have like this route enter this straight, or right. Like where and how, because like something I didn't consider is like entry speed, right? How much speed you're gonna have going into the straight, because like you don't want like someone who just PondSkip success or fail. We don't want them like coming out and having 0 speed and like getting in the way of people. Like if I can avoid it, that'd be nice, right? So like I think if they all had about the same entry speed, that'd be cool. Or like not super different entry speeds, that'd be best. It's just I'm trying to figure out how I would do that then. And it's becoming like, okay, I'm gonna add like 2 corners. I'm gonna turn them here and then I can make them go like this and stuff, right? Like for this route, which would be slower, right? That'd be a lot slower. It's like then I'd have to like add another like 2 turns here, right? And then yeah, which is doable. It's just like I don't know. I guess yeah. Let's just try it, right? Go that way. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm really come to a solution right now. I might just not be in the mindset for it, right? But like, I think I at least get the basic idea of like we need to slow like PondSkip route and normal route down, so we have enough wiggle room to like make this a viable, like not viable, but like we can control how much you lose, right? Like adding extra turns makes this a lot more complicated, right? It's no longer just like you have a corner and like you can just skip across it. It's now a whole separate split route kind of thing, right? Like beforehand, like B1 or whatever, like this is like not complicated, but like it's getting there, right? Like if you just have like a V, right, and you just cut across, that's like the most simple you can get. But this is like a step above that. What we're trying to do is like 2 degrees, like even more complicated, right? And it's like, do we want that? Because like, I mean, if we could keep it simple, I think it'd be best. But like, it's just, I don't know if that's in the cards. Like the other version was also simple because like the fail route connected back to like the like you fall off and you go back onto the main route, right? Which that was nice, but I mean, guess we could do that, right? Like we can have this like loop back around and like this attaches to it, kind of thing. Maybe. I mean, yeah, I guess we could. I'm thinking maybe we can move the start finish line like down here or something. Move the pits like over to here. Do like a pit lane exit like this, like just straight this way. So they merge on like right here, kind of thing. So like they pit lanes like this, and then then like this, kind of thing. Like the pit box is like right here. Just like we have more room to work with over here, so we could like enter and wherever, right? Because we might want to do like this kind of thing. I don't really know. I mean, like, no, we want them to have about the same speed. Fuck, yeah, okay. Like, there's no way that they're gonna have the same exact speed, right? Like there's no way. But it would be nice if they're like somewhat close. Or we just leave it as is and make the punish inconsistent in that. I don't like that. Like, no matter what, it's gonna be slightly inconsistent, right? Like, it just depends on like where you mess up and how you mess up and how you react to messing up. That's also pretty important. Just like if you think you're gonna do it or think you're gonna make it and then like you fall. What the fuck? I don't want that. Cool. You fall off and like you like and then like you like totally face in the wrong way and like you react poorly, you over rotate, and then and then you're gonna lose a lot more time. Like there's not much I can do about that, but like how about we just like let's just like that, so we can get like just make it straight away. Okay. Let's see here. Like if you make PondSkip just 4 seconds faster, that the race is no longer about a race. The race is about who can hit PondSkip the most, right? Like if it's plus 4 seconds and minus like 1 if you mess up, that's just like someone's just gonna grind PondSkip for like a little bit, and they're just gonna be consistent at it, and they're just gonna win. Which is a little bit fucked, right? Like I think I did well in like a BRWC race or something because I was just good at PondSkip or something. I think I remember winning just because I was good at PondSkip. At some point on Boingberg, and I was just like, yeah, okay, that's Okay. I guess, yeah, we can just like take a lab approach, right? How about we take the fastest route from falling off to the road again, and then we just adjust this route and this route according to that. Like, so, okay, so like we make a route, yada yada, okay, it's done. And then like we test it, get a lot of data on it, and like we just do a run here, and like we just like make an attempt at connecting this to this, see what happens, see, okay, so like you lose like 2 seconds, right? Because this is just too fast, right? So then we have to like make adjustments after that, right? But like at least we can test and like go methodically like that instead of just like guessing all the time. So I think let's take it one step at a time. Let's figure out how to merge this, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so let's do. Okay. So yeah, I think we're just gonna make him wall tap under and like go under. Actually, we can do like a wall here kind of thing, right? So they wall tap and they don't have to like go under all of this like chunk. They don't have to sit through like this. They only have to sit through like a little bit, right? And we can even make this normal ice, right? We can do like replace blue ice, right? And like sure, it affects it a little bit, whatever. Like, yeah, this is fine, or not. What the fuck? Hello? Is it not? Is it not like ice? Is it not like that? It still fucks it up. What? I'll be like, oh, frosted ice. Like, it'd be crazy if frosted ice actually works. There's no shot. There's no way. Yeah, okay. But like, if you do glass, it works. Like, it shouldn't. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's great. I don't know. Can maybe just make him drop one more block. So that's kind of 3. I mean, like, we can get it consistent. Yeah, actually, we can make it consistent. Okay, let's do it. Let me make the walls even further down, and then that's good. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Move. Cool. Let me just do the walls while we're at it. Copy -M, orange stained glass. Paste -A, paste -A. And now we can go that far down. That's good. And now if you drive under, it won't like completely fuck up your. It's not pretty, but like it won't like completely fuck you over. That's good. Okay. I think we also like fill blue ice here. Okay. We don't need anything past this line, so we can at least get rid of this. Okay. Okay. And yeah, it's fastest to like wall tap here. And then what we're gonna do is just do like a 90-degree Like just literally just, it's gonna be super simple what we do, right? We're just gonna do and then we do that's just, yeah, we'll just make the wall that color. We do it like this. Like it's gonna be, the reason I'm doing this is because we know that they have to go up blocks, right? We know that they have to go back up to normal road height. And we want them to do this with water pillars, because I think those are more consistent than bubble elevators. Because it's just because of like how you exit the elevators, right? Like you fly in the air, you get like a little hop, you can get stuck under or like it's not consistent, right? And we don't want ping stuff, right? The whole reason we're doing this this new PondSkip is we don't want people like having ping advantage or disadvantage. I don't know. It's not a good point, but whatever. So what we're gonna do, ideally, like what you want, especially for like scientific shit, is you want everything to be controlled. You want to know exactly like what they can do. So if we had like if we made this wider, like the straightaway wider, right? Let's say like if the straightaway was like, let's say the straightaway is this wide, right? Ignore the fact that some of the blocks are high, right? Then we know that they can either have like this much speed going this way when they go up, because like we're gonna put the water pillars right here, right? They can either have that much speed, or like they can just hug this like side wall and then like, you know, like this, right? Or hell, they could like fail PondSkip behind someone else and they both go into here and like one person bumps here, right? Which would suck. But yeah, so we know that, but like if you make it thinner, then I mean, I'll say something in a second, but like we know that like they're gonna only have like this much speed. So like let's check boat hub. That's 13, or they have like 12, right? Like they either have 13 or 12 compared to like even just this wide, right? They had 22, or they had like 12. Yeah. So make it thin so that we know how much entry speed they have, so we can tune the elevator gaps perfectly, right? Also, we make it thin, because if we made it wide, it looks like a whole nother split route, and that looks weird, right? If we make it thin, then it's more like naturally, like you can more easily naturally infer that, oh, this is like a utility thing. It's not like an alternate route for like driving. This is like something like you mess up, right? Like you go to like Boingburg, I could replace like the water. Like there's a PondSkip, right? And if you fail, you go in the water. I can replace the water with ice, and people would be like, okay, that's still like a weird, like special route. Yeah, special is the right word. Just like it's thin. It's like it's so weird, right? This is so weird. They're gonna be like, okay, yeah, that has to be like, okay, I guess that makes sense. That like if you fall off, this is the exit kind of thing, right? So that's why we're doing it like this. Or no, that's not. That is a good reason, but it's not something I thought of until like just now. So. Yeah, I guess take that as how you will. Yeah, we want fast. We got blue. That's fine. We're gonna want 3 block gap because it's most consistent. We can do V smaller, and then we do 3 block gap, and then that soul sand. Okay. We're gonna probably move this a little closer to the track. like we can do like this kind of stuff, or you know, even make it fast or whatever. You just don't want them to like fly out. Yeah, and then yep, tut, tut. Let me go one less because art. Bubble column, drag pulse. Okay. Okay. Back dice, so I can see the edge. It's just easier like see it where like the edge of the device is. This is like a convenience thing. Well, I really get down to it. Micro, like in between frames, this might affect stuff like very little level, or like very little bit, but like not, yeah. Okay. Set blue. Do like a little bit of off-road, etc. I mean, like a little bit of off-road and like a wall or something. So that, like if they go too close, they don't like hit the wall. But like they can't go to the side and mow and lose even more time. They can instantly get stopped, etc. Okay. Guess we don't need this, right? Like, we shouldn't need that. Okay. Okay. Cool, so now they fall, they go this way, they hit here, they hit here. They go up, and they merge. We're gonna go ahead and move this a little closer now. We're gonna want, yeah, like... Uh-oh. We went too high, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Alright, but whatever. It's fine. Oh, no, we want to go even further. Right, okay. Let's just copy it from here. Oh, yeah. Like here. And then we move this down a little bit. Okay. Yep. And then we're gonna have this. So then we're gonna see like this straight away. Set blue. This is nice because we give everyone involved a lot of time to be able to like look around and see what's happening. Like I'm not just like making them go up and then being like, okay, turn in like right here and cross over and go. because then that's like a lot faster. If you're coming in from this way, you see someone immediately leave out, and it's like, what the fuck, where do you come from, kind of thing. But like if you give them like a good long straightaway to be able to like see someone coming out, stuff like that, and also like they can build up speed, because like, you know, like it's not a linear line of like speed, like, because so you gain like, what's my meters per second thing on the Oink scoreboard, right? It gains, you know, like it gains really fast. I'm like already at 30, but only now I am at 50, right? So like if you just threw them out right here, the difference in speed would be like really big. But if you give them a little bit of time to like use that early acceleration to get up to like a better speed, then the gap in speeds between someone on this route and this route won't be as big, right? So that's the kind of like idea, and give them a lot of space to merge. I don't know where the pit entrance is gonna be. Maybe like right here. Let's just do. Let's mark where like we think the next. Well, I mean, like, no, this location for the start line is actually pretty good, because I'm like, let's say I'm like in qualifying, right? It's the whole qualifying thing, right? Like if I'm in qualifying, I have a good lap, I'm gonna do this, right? Let's say like the fastest line is to go this way for the next start lap. I'm gonna do this because if I turn a little bit to turn in, that's suboptimal, because I can reach the line faster for this whole straight, right? So actually, like for qualifying, it's probably better that we have the start finish line over here, which means the pit entry will probably be like right here, which is that's still fine, right? That's still fine. Yeah, okay. We don't need this thing. It's one block too tall anyways. Okay, yeah, blue. Oh, but we can do this here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, so now if they fall off, it's like, gee darn it. I'm now in the pond skip, and now I'm going, and bang. Fuck. There we go. Bang, bang, bang. What? What do you mean? Oh my god, I'm pissed. I hate these things. I hate these things. I figured them out. I discovered them, but I hate these things. Oh my god, I don't understand. Okay, that's fucked. Let me move this a little bit. Oh my god. Yep. Move this like 3. So that we have like. Okay, now. I didn't know. What? What are you talking about? Why don't I get enough height? What? Oh my god, I hate this. Let me move it more, I guess. That's cool. Okay. Okay. We go from back here. Yeah, that's good. We go from here. We're probably gonna like at like. Oh, what the fuck? I don't understand. Is it like this? Is it? There's no way. But like maybe. What? Huh? I don't understand, man. There's no way. There's no way it's actually a packed ice, right? There's no way. What the fuck? Dude, this ice boat Minecraft is so fucking stupid. Why are boats? Why the fuck? Okay, there's one. That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Actually, that's great. I mean, the pit entry can be behind the start finish line, to be fair. It can be. I think it'd be nice if it wasn't. But, like... Oh, wait, fuck. Oh, this sucks. If you fail PondSkip, your next lap is gonna suck. Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this track is stupid. Oh my god. No! No, dude! At this point, we just put the start finish line right here. Honestly. Like, yeah. Because either we're... Oh my fucking god. I can't believe I didn't notice this. I mean, like, I didn't have to notice this in the first version. Oh my god. I mean, like, even on the first version, like, it's still going to be a little bit slower to do repeated PondSkip routes, regardless of if you make it or not. Because you're not going to have the same amount of speed, like, from back here, or velocity, like, this way, right? As if you, like, go wide. Because you have a little more velocity, you have so much space you need to, like, cover. So, yeah, you're going to lose, like, a few tenths, or a few ticks. Shit. I mean, like, yeah, okay, so, like, the main problem right now is, if you exit right here, you're only going to have this much space to, like, get entry speed going into the next lap, right? But if you take the normal route, you have this much space. Unless we make all the routes start right here. Come back right here. Which actually, that's the solution. Okay, so now we have another constraint. We need every route for qualifying to be nice and not terrible. We need every route to, like, have the same amount of speed, which means, like, they should probably start from, like, right here, right? Like, you should probably join back, like, right here, kind of, basically. Does anyone else see a face right here? That's really funny. Okay, that's fucked. But okay, sure. Okay, bro, why not? Okay, I should probably write this down. PondSkip route complaint. Route constraints. Same entry speed to start finish line. That's a pretty big one. Yeah, I think that's the main one I want to jot down right now. There's other constraints, like, you know, this needs to be X amount longer than this, but, like, X amount shorter than, like, this, right? And, like, you know, to balance that out. Yeah, oh my god, there's so many constraints. Holy shit. I mean, like, there's not, like, a large numerical. It's not like we have, like, 3,000 constraints. That's a large numerical number. But, like we only, like, I can only think of two, which is, like, the timing, how they interact with each other. And then the second one being, they all should have the same amount of velocity going to the start finish line, right? Those are the main two. But still, like, dude. If you really want to make this, like, packed ice, like, right here, packed ice, and we can make this blue ice. Like, we don't need them to start from the exact same position, but like we need them to have the same velocity. That's what's important. So like this route can like join back like right here, but if we make it packed ice or something, then it might not matter that much, right? Make it packed ice like right here. Yeah, like that could be fine, right? Like we can, yeah. Yeah. In fact, I might just like make it packed ice right now just to like remind myself. Of the idea. Okay. Imagine thinking you're done with the track. And then you do the PondSkip fail route, and I guess it's such a good lesson to you. Like, I moved on from the PondSkip section, and I was like, okay, let's do this section, right? And then I did this, and I started tuning, and I come back to it, and it's like, well, shit, because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm done with the track, let's start tuning. But then I can come back to it, and I'm like, oh wait, the falling off is shit. So I guess, yeah, probably finish volatile sections like the falling off route of a PondSkip, right? Like do those first. Oh yeah, I should probably move this. 3? Yeah. Okay. Actually, we can do face blue ice, packed ice, just for color contrast, so you see it better. Okay. Give them time to merge. You should figure out how much time you want them to have. That's just gonna be like, okay, we just drive here. Thank God that worked. Right. I want them to be able to pit coming out of this if they want to. So like if the wall like went all the way to like, if the wall like went all the way to here, and like the pit entry is like right here, and that's just fucked, right? I want them to be able to pit, right? So like, I basic question: do we just pit the pit entry like over here, like right here? I'll mark it just in case. So there's no way you can do that to that pits, or like finish a race in the pit lane. Yeah. Okay. Like, I mean, like, I want to stay standard. Like, I want this pit, like, if possible, I'd like the pit lane entrance to be over here, just more normal, and people don't have to like think about it, and it won't be like weird. Like, I'm okay with weird. It's just like, why make it weird when it could be simpler and normal? Or at least in I don't know. Maybe I'm not consistent in that, but like in this case, like I want it in front if I could. But if it's not a big deal if it's behind it. I should probably beat that into my head that it's not a big deal if it's behind. Okay, we have a route. I'll do the wall thing. Set blue. Okay. Let me figure out this later. It's probably just gonna look something like this kind of thing. Yeah. Now we have to get into this. And this is fun. Because I don't know what the fuck to do. I think first things first, we zab this, and then we zab this, and then we can try this, because I think we're just gonna like go like this, and then like merge right here, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, like if possible, it'd be, oh, what the, whoa, hello. I think, yeah, that's command spacebar. Yeah, okay, gotcha. That's neat. Uh-oh. If possible, I'd like there to be like a, what we did like right here, so like you could see like from here over to this side, and, like they could see each other for a good amount of time before merging. I'd like that to be able to be happening for this as well. So like if we can just like slam them against this wall and then like just drive them out and then like merge like right here, that could be neat, right? So that just they have a little bit of time to like realize, oh yeah, okay, so like this is what we're doing. This guy is driving like right next to me. He's gonna be like he's gonna be right with me when I enter back, right? Just give them some time to like realize that. I think that'd be best. But yeah, okay, so step 1 is we dab. Step 2, we dab, not edit PondSkip, new prac. AC, does it go under? Guess we don't need it to go. I mean, we do, but like, we don't need the timing. Okay. That's neat. Okay. Be right back. You drop something else too?
Just drop a new phone.
Oh, no, that's, what color is it? What application?
Yeah, that's alright. I'll take another one. That's no problem. Just wait. I know which color it is. Gamma Penton, I know what it is.
Alright, yeah. I'm back. Yeah, so step 1 is gonna be that bit. Figure out how much slower, like what the time is, and then make this route probably because it's gonna be the easiest, and then probably make this route afterwards. It doesn't matter, like we don't have to do this and then this or whatever, but like, actually it might be better if we do this. Yeah, okay, no, we should do this one first. Like we should dab the fall off route, dab this, figure out exactly how much time we want this to lose, and then set this equal to that, or like set that so that it does that, and then we can compare that time, which we already know, to this, right? Because like if we, it's not like, okay, we want this to be, we want this route to be 4.2 seconds faster than this, right? That's not like the question when you're thinking of taking PondSkip, right? When you're approaching this, when you're like going down the straight, right? You're like, okay, do I want to take PondSkip or not? The question is not like, you don't debate with yourself and you don't think of the numbers. You don't compare making this to failing this. You consider making this to making this, right? You're like, okay, there's a guy 1.5 seconds ahead of me. I know this is 2 seconds faster, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it because I'm gonna end up a half second in front of him. It's not like a, it's not like a, I know this guy's 1.5 seconds ahead of me. I know this is 2 seconds faster, but I know this is 4 seconds faster than this. You don't think about that. You think about how much faster this is than the normal turn, right? So we should probably do the normal turn, because then we can have an easier time comparing it to this, right? Yeah, okay, so we'll do, procedure is 1, lab falling off, figure out how much time that removes, right? Step 2, make this route and tune it, or make it in such a way that we have a nice amount of time lost by falling off compared to taking the turn like this. And then third, we do this and compare it to this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start that. Sounds good.